Hello everybody, Patrick here. Sorry, I just noticed my... Okay, whatever. And today, oh boy, I'm really excited for this. Because this is quite possibly my favorite figure from Age of the Primes thus far. Keep in mind, this is still April 25th. After I've shot Solus and Prima. And the only other Prime that's currently out right now is the subject of today's video. Megatronus the Fallen. And oh my goodness, I love this figure. So let's take a look at the packaging first, which is why we're already on the sand. Transformers Age of the Primes, Megatronus the Fallen, 13. And Megatronus's emblem right there. As well as this beautiful artwork of Megatronus. Oh my goodness. Oh, fuck, that looks good. Transforms 38 steps, more than meets the eye. Robot to tank. Yeah, on this side, you have Till All R1, which is the same on the others. You have, on the side you have the, Star Convoy / Star Optimus Prime. I'm never actually calling him Star Optimus Prime. To me, he will always be Star Convoy. Even though he has the Power Master Prime chest in this product shot. Whatever. Then you have Megatronus. And then you have Liege Maximo. Yeah. On the side, you have Megatronus the Fallen. Nice shot of Megatronus right there. I love... You can tell these are not the final flames, because there's no red on these, but they also are glowing beautifully, so. You've got, his picture there of his relic. The relic here, which is the Requiem Blaster. And then a picture of the tank. Right on the side, blah, 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 blah. This side, oh my god, that is such a beautiful artwork of Megatronus right there. I actually kind of want to cut this section out and just hang it on my wall, because this looks fucking gorgeous. Yeah, this is gorgeous. But yeah. Megatronus the Fallen. Setting that off to the side, and lowering my camera. Rolling onto the scene. Lowering my camera even more. We have the Fallen in his tank mode. And this is a fucking beast of a tank. Like, oh my goodness. And it rolls. I think this is the best tank former the best rolling tank I've had. He just rolls so fucking smoothly. Yeah, as you can see, here are the wheels. Yeah. Here he is. Got some nice yellow right here. One thing it looks like on the packaging is that the Requiem Blaster sticks out a little bit further than it actually does. But, that's just artwork. Also, yes, I cannot show you the Requiem Blaster yet because it is, part of the tank turret. But I can show you some of the other things he comes with. You have his staff, which comes like this. This is rubber, However, it is blast effect compatible right up here. Yeah, and, you just plugs in. Only one way it can plug in. You have the staff. You have a beefy-ass machete, which can plug into the bottom of the staff, making a weapon that is almost as tall as Megatronus in robot mode. And then you have what I personally believe are the best accessories. Flames. Because this is based off the Dreamwave design, which was always on fire. So they give you flame effects to make him look like he's on fire. And these just plug in via 5mm ports. Technically, you can plug them in anywhere that, like, has the space, that has, like, enough space, like that. But these are meant to go up here into these 5mm ports. Right into here. And these are supposed to plug into the staff. And then, you know, you plug the staff into the side like this. That's how those effects are supposed to be stored. I don't like that. Like, I do store the staff right here. Obviously, it, you know, just plugs in right there, and then there's another little tab in there that holds it right there. I just plug the flames right into here, and my god, that is intimidating. Like, oh my god, that looks so fucking cool. Oh, I'm just completely in awe of this figure. Let's go ahead and actually take the flames and the staff off for a minute. Also, this little missile pod is a separate piece. It does come in the box separate, so. You know, let's go through quick articulation. The tank turret does rotate. Kind of a weird axis. Kind of like, Bumblebee Concept Art Megatron, who I did not grab for this review. And I no longer have my Siege Megatron. So basically, I did not grab a Megatron for this review. Oh well. And, you know, you can tilt the barrel upward. Though it does look kind of weird from other angles, but whatever. Whatever, this looks fucking cool. Also, I'm gonna see something. Okay. Sorry, I looked at the packaging of something. The barrel is 5mm, so, like, if you want, you can have that. Or if you have blast effects, you can plug them in. I forgot to grab them before I started recording, but, you know, I do have blast effects. And it does look really cool coming out of the barrel. But yeah, so let's get into some comparisons. Here he is with Devastation Optimus. Here he is with Red Alert. Here he is with his brother, Prima. Here he is with his love, Solus, who is really fucking tiny compared to him. Like, his machete makes up almost, you know, almost Solus's entire vehicle mode length. That's just the machete. His entire staff is bigger than her. But yeah. Anyway. So, a couple other things. The missile rack can move. It is on a 5mm peg. Meaning, technically, if you want, you can... Oh, it's not 5mm. Actually, I think it's 6mm or something. Something along those lines, actually. But, yeah. And, this section, I don't know what this is. It does, but it does, rotate. And flip up, rotate. It does whatever you want, really. But anyway, so that well, actually, no, we still have more details to go over in tank mode. There's some yellow in there, spikes, which are kind of sharp. Grills up here, yellow in there for the flames, and just. This thing looks so fucking cool. You know, you've got the robo mode feet, but you know. I cannot get over how cool this rolls and stuff. Anyway, so let's get down to transformation. What you're going to want to do first is kind of split his arms, or split the, that, so you can take this section. You want to pop this barrel off, and then as it rolls away, then collapse this. Bring the section up. This is the Requiem Blaster. Yeah, it looks really cool. But we're going to set that off to the side. So now you just kind of get the arms out of the way for a minute, while you come up back here and just kind of try to untab this section. And bring the arms all the way out on these double hinges just to make it easier. Also to make it easier, we're just going to rotate these right now. And then, yeah, this is kind of how that looks. We are going to raise the camera. And we're going to keep going. So, we're going to separate these sections and rotate the legs. Separate this and just rotate the leg. Fold up the butt plate. Come back here and flick up the tread. Fold down the foot. Flip the tread back down. Take this panel. It will peg in. There's a post slot. You're going to want to do the same on this side. Feet are hollow to make room for all this, but you know. You're then going to want to unclip them from here, bring them down and clip them back in, which they're really tight. And also when I first got him, I had trouble where his leg would fall off, not Solus, but you know. Take these sections, bring them down, come back here. You are going to want to rotate this section entirely, bring what was the turret down, and we come to what is actually my favorite part of the transformation, just because it is so cool and satisfying to do. You're going to come back here again and, bring these treads back. Before you tab them in, you're going to want to untab the tread cover, rotate it, bring it down. Do the same thing on this side, then bring the treads in like this. You're going to want to spin them back around to the front, just kind of bring, the section down, and then fold the treads in. I don't know why, I just really like that transformation. It is just very satisfying to do. You're going to want to pull, make sure to move it on this hinge right here, and flip the section down, so you can get the head kind of there. You will feel a click when you, you'll feel a click from this section. You're going to want to, before you click this piece in, you're going to want to rotate the chest like this. Then click it in. Then you're going to want to bring this section up on this double hinge. Make sure that is like that. It will tap the chest. It'll tab in. Bring the arms back. They will kind of tab in. There's a tab right there, and there's a slot. Before we finish the chest and head, well, let's do the chest and do the head last. You're going to want to fold these sections of the chest back like this. Bring them down. They will tab in like that. And before we do the head, just because I like doing the, face reveal last, we are going to reach in here, undo that, bring the hand out, come back in here, flip the hand out like that, click that back into place. This gun, or this tank barrel, you can take this peg, hold it down, and you can plug it really wherever you want. You can plug it onto his arms, right here, if you want, it to be used as like an over-the-shoulder cannon. Or you can plug them back, do what I do and just kind of plug it back here and forget about it. And now, well, you're going to want to fold that up, rotate this section, fold it up. And finally, rotate the head. Bada bing, bada fucking boom. That is Megatronus the Fallen in robot mode. Just, oh my god, can I fucking gush about how good this looks? This looks almost straight out of Dreamwave Productions' comic, when the Fallen first appeared in media. Oh my god, look at that gorgeous head sculpt. Oh my goodness. If you're wondering why he has yellow all throughout him, that's supposed to mimic fire. Because again, he was supposed to be on fire all the fucking time. Just look at that. Oh my god. Now that is fucking beautiful. The black, the dark metallic purple, it all just works here. And if you want an extra little element of deadliness, you can take the Requiem Blaster, and he has 2 ports. You can plug it into the bottom or the top. I choose the top. And yes, just yes. 1,000 times yes. This thing is drop dead gorgeous. And he gets even better when you add the flames. So, you're going to, this top section right here has a 5mm port, which this flame will go into, and engulf that shoulder. Same thing on this side. Just engulfs the shoulder if you get it right. Actually, fucking plug in, damn it. Why are you fighting me? Why? Because the camera's on. There we go. And then, these 2 pieces will go into these 5mm ports right up here. Make sure the hole isn't showing. And then that. My goodness. That is gorgeous. Oh my lord. Oh, he doesn't even need this staff. I mean, it's nice. And he can hold it multiple ways, you know. You can just shove this section into the hand. And then plug the machete onto the bottom. And then, you know, he's holding his Staff of Doom. Just kind of reminiscent to the 2015 Robots in Disguise. You know, the staff he had in that show, but, you know. Or, you can have him holding this section, and open his hand. Because of this little nubbin, you can't just, you know, shove it through. You have to clip it into his hand like that, and close that, and boom. Yes, just yes, yes, yes. And oh god, the way the shadow is falling over that other side of his face. Goddamn. Anyway. So we are going to get him into a more neutral pose, as neutral as this guy can. And we are going to bring in some comparisons, like Devastation Optimus, Red Alert, a woo 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 woo, his brother and the Warrior of Light, Prima, and his love, the Forge Master, Solus. You see why I say Solus should have been bigger? Because, like, she had been, like, up to here, that would work a lot better, but oh well. But yeah, oh my god. This figure. Let's take the sword and the staff out of his hand. So we can, his arm's a little loose, I just noticed that. Anyway, so we can run through articulation. So the head can do a full 360, can do a little bit of a tilt, can look up a little bit, not too far. It can look down quite a bit though. Arms can do a full 360. Again, this one's a little loose. You can flip this up to get out of the way, so you can go up that far. God, the way the shadows are falling over his eyes and oh my god. Anyway. You can do that on both sides. You do have bicep rotation. I will say I do have a little, my hips are a little loose on the outward section. We'll get to that when I get to do that. You have over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. His wrists are on a ball joint, so you can get a little bit of that, rotation, and they can open and close. Waist can do a full 360. One thing I forgot to show off, because of the way he transforms, he technically has a butterfly joint too. Backwards and forwards. You can move these little hip sections out of the way to access leg movement. Which goes forward, that far, and kind of like a drop-down hinge, which is really cool. Yeah, forward and back. Outward, which is really loose. Like, I'm not even hitting it that hard. Like, part of me wonders if, like... Okay, so dropping, you know... The staff won't affect it that much, but, like, it still isn't that, you know... It could have been a little bit tighter on my copy. He has above the knee rotation and thigh rotation. He does have slightly over 90 degrees of bend at the knee. The feet can move forward slightly, can move back a little bit, and you get a killer range of ankle tilt. Just, oh my goodness. This figure. Oh, I should have grabbed the Revenge of the Fallen figure to compare him to. Oh well. Just this figure. This fucking figure. Just look at that head. This is gonna be the ending shot, not a fucking badass pose. Just look at that face. Because we don't need a badass look at that, a badass pose when his face is badass enough. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you can only choose one Prime to get, price doesn't matter, just one Prime. I have to say Megatronus the Fallen is the best choice. He's very well articulated and looks fucking amazing, immaculate. Personally, I would have liked either orange or like an orange gradient instead of the yellow for the flames, but what we got is fan-fucking-tastic. I would not trade this Megatronus for the world. He looks amazing. So yeah, if you can get him, do it. Just do it. Don't even think about it. Just do it. Anyway, guys, that has been my look at the Age of the Primes Megatronus, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.